Hi everybody, I'm Eric Saunders. I'm the Executive Director of New Hope Ministries, together with our staff team today, and we're coming to you from our new Enola Center. Sorry, I'm fogging up here. We're in Enola as we're getting ready to open. And so I wanted to take an opportunity to celebrate this new location and to show you around a little bit, give everybody a sneak preview, and give everybody the important information that you need to know right now. So the first thing to know is that we are here in Enola, in East Pennsboro Township, just right off of North Enola Drive. We're easy to find, very visible and accessible, and we're in a location that was formerly the Children's Center, Children's Daycare. We are so excited to be using a facility that's been serving this community for many, many years. Folks may remember this formerly as the Assemblies of God Church in the Enola area. At one time, a very long time ago, was the high school for the Enola area. So this building has been serving Enola for 100 years, and we're excited to be here, able to offer our food pantry, our crisis assistance services, our job training, and our youth programs to be able to help folks in need. We know right now that this is a really difficult time for families. Folks have been impacted by COVID. People have lost jobs. People have had real financial crisis. And we thought it was important for us to get ready as quick as we could so that we would be here to help and be able to serve the folks in this community. We are not new to the Enola area. Many people have been getting help from us for the last decade as we've been serving from our Mechanicsburg location and from our mobile food pantry. But we're sure excited to have a full-time home here in Enola. Many people may remember the work of the Ronnie Powley Center that served for many, many years as a food pantry and a help area. We merged with them about a decade ago and have been continuing that ministry and continue in that good community tradition of neighbors helping neighbors. So why don't we go inside and I'll give you a look around. We're a little bit messed up right now as we're doing some remodeling and some painting and just getting all the facilities ready to serve the public. But you get to see how it's all coming together, and I can tell you when we open, it's going to be beautiful. So as we come in through the front doors, we're going to enter the area that'll be our reception area. And anybody who knows New Hope knows that when you come in the front door, you're always greeted with smiling faces, folks who are glad to see you. We're going to have a place for resume building, computer station, kids play area, and going right into the kitchen area right here. We love this part of the building. We'll be able to have our cafe. So cooking demonstrations, just some refreshments and hospitality for folks who are coming and using our center. So we expect good things to be coming out of this kitchen and being able to serve our community. But it's already full of good things, and it's already full of great people who are serving and helping us get ready to open real soon. From the reception area, we go right into our casework area. And it's getting painted right now, and we're getting furniture put together. There will be offices in here. And then the next room, you can see our busy workers hard making the place look beautiful.
Hi.
All the new shelving has just been put together today. This is going to be our food pantry. And so if you haven't been to a New Hope food pantry before, imagine a grocery store where you grab a shopping cart, you fill it up with healthy food, and you take it home and you take good care of your family. We really believe that our mission is loving our neighbors as ourselves. We are glad to work with groups like the local United Way, the local churches of the community, and we are so blessed to have the support of so many volunteers and donors and folks who just do everything they can to make sure that we've got the resources to be able to share. So on top of doing our food pantry, we also do stability programs. And if you're wondering what that includes, let's take you downstairs and show you the warehouse and the classroom area, and I'll explain what that means. This is an interesting building that's got two levels. So we're hoping eventually to be able to have a dumbwaiter to bring food from downstairs to upstairs.
Hi.
But this has beautiful space. We have got extra offices on the lower level. We're going to have a laundry area, knowing that there's folks who are going to struggle to be able to afford to get their clothes clean and might need to use our laundry room. We're hoping to put in a shower area. We deal with homeless folks and folks who are in transition all the time who can use those services. And so we're blessed to have a facility that affords, all of those features. You can see the desks are upside down, but within 2 weeks they will be all put together and set up nicely for us to be able to serve. We are glad to have extra space because one of the things we need is a place to put the food that we're collecting in the community from local businesses, from local churches, from folks in the community who just want to help out a neighbor. And so very soon there will be refrigerators and freezers down here and shelves full of food, and it'll be going in and out the same day. We distribute tons and tons of food and feed thousands of families, and we expect to be serving close to 2,000 families a year here in the Enola location before long. So this will be our warehouse area, and eventually we expect in this room to be able to put in a garage door and unload our trucks directly. And so this is a future plan, but food comes in, and then we want to put a dumbwaiter about where I'm standing now to be able to take food upstairs to the food pantry. But this is one of the special areas back here. We're just going to squeeze past you guys. Not to worry, you're hard at work. Hi. And this is our classroom. And so what it means for a food pantry to have a classroom is that we get to teach budgeting skills. We get to offer kids programs. We work with moms of infants and parents and of preschoolers to get ready for school. We offer programs for elementary age kids, and we do all sorts of educational programs to be able to help older students as well. Our goal is to work with the entire family to be able to work through the challenges of being in poverty or financial crisis and to be able to build a better life for the future. And the reason we do what we do is because Jesus told us the most important commandment was to love God, and the second was like it, and that was to love our neighbors. And so we are just privileged to be able to share God's love and to be able to show our neighbors that we care. I told you that we were working on 2 weeks from now to be able to open, and our goal is to be open for business and having a virtual grand opening and dedication on the 19th. And so look for more information on our social media and our e-blasts. We want as many people to be able to join and celebrate with us and dedicate this work to the service of this community for many, many decades to come. So we're excited to announce the grand opening on January the 19th here in 2021. It's great to have some good news right now to look forward to. During that time, what do we need? Well, we need a lot. You can see that we're all pitching in and trying to put together furniture and paint and put food on shelves, and we're going to have regular need for volunteers, and we'll be posting those online. Now's the time where we all come together. But in 2 weeks, when it's all put together and it looks great, we're going to need volunteers who are able to come in and work with us to be able to keep these services going. And we are so glad when someone says, I've got a few hours a week that I can give, or a whole day a week that I can give, or multiple days, because it's a way for each of us to use the gifts and talents that we've been blessed with and to be able to share God's love with a neighbor. And I say we share God's love, but that means feeding people and caring for people's needs. You don't got to do religion to be able to come here, but we want people to know why we do what we do, and that's because God loves us. Now, other things that we could use right now for support is we could use food donations. We're collecting food right now in Mechanicsburg, and we will be at our site probably full-time starting next week, getting ready to go. And so if you drop by and bang on the door and someone's here, we'll be glad to take your food donations and let you in the building, or even give some personal tours if we're not too busy. That would be exciting. We'd love folks to go on our website and click the volunteer link and fill out a volunteer application and ask how you could get involved. If you are in a position to financially support this work, we would be just as thrilled as we could be to know that our neighbors and our community supports this ministry of caring for folks who are going through tough times. As I mentioned, because of the pandemic, we're dealing with higher levels of need than we've seen in our lifetimes and probably in 100 years in our nation. In addition to that, we want this community to know that New Hope services are available for anybody who has need. We make sure that nobody goes hungry, and we are blessed right now to be in the middle of an emergency campaign to distribute $500,000 over the next couple of months in emergency housing assistance and helping people get to work. Our goal is to not just meet the crisis need that somebody has, but to walk with them and teach them skills so that they can get out of poverty and become self-sufficient. And so if you know somebody who's lost a job, you know somebody who might be struggling and not sure where their next meal is coming from or how they're going to pay their rent, we don't want anybody to end up homeless right now. We don't want anybody to not have heat or power. And we have the resources and are privileged to be able to help. And so let somebody know in the Enola area, the East Pennsboro area, that New Hope is now here and close by, and we'd be glad to help. And that's true for all the other locations. This makes 8 centers throughout central Pennsylvania where New Hope is excited to be able to work and share God's love. We are so glad to be a part of this community, and we ask for you to pray for us that we would be blessed to be able to continue this ministry. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for sharing the good news. Thanks to God that He's enabled a pathway for us to be able to share His love with the folks who need it most. God bless you and have a great day.